plan your family vacation, you may be thinking about the sleeping arrangements. After all, summer vacations are all about sleeping in hotels or on the floor of your grandmother's house. So how can we guarantee a good night's sleep on vacation? Well, Dr. Craig Schwimmer, the medical director of the Snoring Center, is here with some advice. Craig, how are you?
Good, Amy. How are you?
Good. All right. Sometimes vacation and sleep don't go hand in hand. We think of vacation as a time of rest and relaxation, but oftentimes it's not.
Absolutely. Absolutely. You know, and if you just think about the mechanics of getting where you're going, that's often stressful and time-consuming, and either you're going to get up early in the morning, pile in the car and drive a long distance somewhere, or you're going to fly somewhere. So you're going to go to the airport and hopefully get on a plane, which these days at best is going to be crowded and sort of stressful, and at worst is going to be delayed, and you're going to get where you're going way behind schedule.
Way behind schedule.
So just the act of getting where you're going often interrupts people's sleep cycles and kind of gets you, just off on a bad foot.
On a bad foot. You don't get enough sleep the night before because you have all the anxiety of traveling. And am I going to get? Have I packed everything? And where's this? And am I going to get there on time? And then sometimes you end up in a different time zone, which also is crazy on your body.
That's a big one. So getting there, you may wind up in a different time zone, and then when you get there, you're sleeping in a different bed with a different pillow in a different environment. You may be sharing a room with somebody that you don't normally share a room with.
Yes.
Right? Hotel rooms are expensive. If you're going on a cruise, you may all be crammed into one cabin. And so there are a lot of things that really work against good sleep. And of course, you think about, I'm going on vacation, I'm going to rest up and come back invigorated and feeling great. And the actuality is often very different.
Well, let's get advice from the doctor himself, because Craig, you just got back from vacation.
Yes.
Are you well rested?
I got less sleep than I had planned on.
Okay.
Things often turn out differently than we anticipated. We went to the beach and I thought I'd kind of lay in a hammock and read books, and instead we put 1,600 miles on our rent-a-car in a week.
Wow. So you often do that. You often will overextend yourself on vacation because you don't want to miss out.
Absolutely.
You don't want to go to sleep. You don't want, you want to do and go and get your money's worth.
Right, exactly. There's a lot to be done. And on vacation, as at home, we often neglect the need for sleep. And you're on vacation, you want to enjoy, you want to have a good time, and ideally you want to come back rested and ready to resume your normal activities. So getting adequate sleep is really important.
How many people say, I need a vacation from my vacation when they get home? I know our producer Chris, traveling with a newborn or a baby, a 1-year-old, said the same thing. She got back from vacation. She was so exhausted because the baby was on a weird schedule, which means she was on a weird schedule and nobody was sleeping.
Exactly. And one of the things that really struck me on this trip, as I said, is we actually wound up doing a lot of driving. And it was really sad how many sort of roadside flower memorials that you would see, presumably for car accidents. And of course, the first thing that people think about when they see those is, well, drugs or alcohol involved. And of course, the first thing that I think about is, well, was sleep deprivation involved? Because as we've talked about, sleep-deprived drivers are as dangerous as drunk drivers. And so if you're going on a vacation and there's any driving involved, forget about enjoying yourself. For the sake of safety, please, it's crucially important that you get adequate sleep. And if you're tired, pull over, take a nap, have your husband or wife get behind the wheel for a while and take a snooze. That's what my wife and I did. We would take no longer than 3-hour shifts driving, and the other would rest, and then and then you trade.
See, that's very responsible, because so many people wouldn't do that.
Right. Forging on and I'm okay, we'll get there, is not the attitude to take, because bad things result.
Yes. All right. So do we need to take naps on vacation? Is that one thing that we can do?
Yeah, why not? You're on vacation, take a nap.
Go sleep on the beach?
Yeah.
Put your sunblock on first.
Yes.
Okay, so naps are okay on vacation.
No,
what
naps
else?
are fine.
Sometimes, like, the temperature is weird, or in a hotel room or a guest house, they're keeping it way too hot or way too cold. The temperature of the room affects your sleep.
Absolutely. A nice cool room is beneficial. And look, my girls brought, their favorite stuffed animals and their favorite blankies. And if you're a mom or dad and you really like your pillow, bring your pillow. It may help you sleep better on vacation, or if you have a favorite blanket, or if you like waking up to the sound of your alarm clock, or if there's something that is part of your sleep ritual that you can conveniently bring with you. It may help you sleep better on vacation.
You're going to avoid unfortunate accidents, and then you're going to avoid crankiness, which also can totally take a vacation down. Yes, it is. Well, welcome back. I'm glad you had fun. 1,600 miles, that's a lot of driving. Okay, for more information about the Snoring Center, visit our website, WFAA.com/GMT or snoringcenter.com, and we will be right back.